The Tale of Nia, the skinny girl with the brightest spirit. In a vibrant village nestled between rolling hills and lush forests in Africa, there lived a family blessed with 5 beautiful daughters. 4 of the daughters, Amara, Ifa, Sola, and Sada, were blessed with curvy figures and radiant beauty that captured the attention of everyone in the village. They were admired and envied by many, their laughter ringing out in the markets and their dances bringing joy to festivals. But there was one sister, Nia, the youngest, who was different. Nia was as thin as a reed, her limbs slender, and her frame delicate. While her sisters received endless compliments and attention, Nia often went unnoticed. The village folk, with their narrow views, equated beauty with fullness and curves, and so they overlooked Nia's charm. Yet, Nia never complained or envied her sisters. She had a spirit that was as bright as the sun, and a heart full of kindness. Chapter 1. The Ignored Sister. Nia spent her days in the shadows of her sisters, watching as they received gifts of colourful beads, intricate jewellery, and sweet fruits from admirers. While her sisters basked in the attention, Nia found joy in the simple things: the rustling of leaves, the song of birds, and the soft whispers of the wind. Her sisters, though loving, often teased her gently, calling her squancy and playfully nudging her when their admirers would shower them with affection. "Why don't you eat more, Nia?" Amara would say with a chuckle. "Maybe then you'll be as beautiful as we are." But Nia would simply smile and say, "I am happy as I am, dear sisters." Beauty is in the heart, not just in the body. Chapter 2. The Village Festival. One day, the village announced a grand festival to celebrate the harvest. There would be dancing, singing, and a grand feast with everyone dressed in their finest clothes. Nia's sisters were excited and spent days preparing, adorning themselves with the finest garments and jewelry, their beauty dazzling to all who beheld them. Nia, too, prepared for the festival, though she had no fine clothes or jewelry to wear. Instead, she gathered wildflowers from the fields and wove them into a delicate crown. She wore a simple dress, but her spirit shone brighter than any adornment. As the festival began, the sisters danced gracefully, drawing all eyes toward them. But as the night grew darker, a strange thing began to happen. A cold wind swept through the village, and the fire that had been blazing brightly began to die down. The villagers looked around in fear, whispering that an evil spirit had come to ruin the celebration. Chapter 3. The Spirit in the Forest. The elders spoke of a legend, a tale of a spirit that dwelled deep within the forest. It was said that the spirit was once a beautiful maiden who was scorned because of her thin frame. She had fled into the forest, where she became a spirit of the wind, cold and bitter, seeking to destroy beauty and joy wherever she found it. The villagers were terrified, for no one knew how to appease the spirit. Nia, however, felt a tug at her heart. She had always felt a connection to the wind, and now she believed she understood why. "I will go and speak to the spirit," Nia said softly. Her sisters gasped in shock. "No, Nia, it's too dangerous," they cried. But Nia was determined. She knew that the spirit needed to be understood, not feared. So she walked alone into the dark forest, guided only by the light of the moon. Chapter 4. Nia's Encounter. As Nia ventured deeper into the forest, the wind grew colder, and the trees whispered ominously. But Nia did not waver. She walked until she reached a clearing where the wind swirled fiercely. and there she saw the spirit, a figure as thin as herself, with eyes filled with sorrow and anger. "Why have you come here, little one?" the spirit's voice echoed. Nia bowed her head respectfully and spoke with the gentleness that came naturally to her. "I have come to understand you, Great Spirit. I too have been overlooked and scorned because of my appearance. But I know that beauty is more than what others see. I see your pain, and I wish to bring peace to your heart." The spirit, surprised by Nia's words, softened. "You are different, child. You do not fear me, and you speak with kindness. But what can you, a mere girl, offer to ease my pain?" Nia smiled and reached up to her crown of wildflowers. "I offer you my friendship, and I offer you these flowers, which I have woven with love. They may not be much, but they are a symbol of beauty that comes from the heart, not just the body." Chapter 5. A New Dawn. The spirit gazed at the flowers, and as she did, the cold wind began to die down. The anger in her eyes faded, replaced by a sense of calm. She took the crown from Nia's hands and placed it on her head. As she did, the forest seemed to come alive with warmth and light. "You have shown me that true beauty lies within," the spirit said softly. "For this, I am grateful. You have lifted the curse from the land, and I shall no longer bring sorrow to those who celebrate life." With that, the spirit dissolved into the wind, leaving behind a soft breeze that carried the scent of the wildflowers. When Nia returned to the village, she found the fire blazing once more, and the villagers celebrating with renewed joy. Her sisters ran to her, tears of relief in their eyes. "Nia, you have saved us all," they cried. But Nia only smiled and said, "I did what was in my heart. We are all beautiful in our own way, my dear sisters. Let us celebrate together." From that day on, Nia was no longer overlooked. The villagers saw her for the beautiful soul she was, and her sisters learned that true beauty comes from within. And so, the festival continued, with Nia dancing in the center, her spirit shining brighter than ever. And so, the tale of Nia, the skinny girl with the brightest spirit, was passed down through generations, as a reminder that beauty is not measured by the eyes of others, but by the kindness and love one carries in their heart. This tale of Nia, the skinny girl with the brightest spirit, was brought to you by a Testament Media, uniting hearts through stories. We hope this story has inspired you and reminded you that true beauty lies within. If you enjoyed this story, please like, share, and subscribe for more inspirational content. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Stay blessed and continue spreading love and positivity in your daily life.